Right. So, we're doing now financial math, right? Yeah, it's have fun, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is working with percentages. You know how percentages are in maths with discounts and upping of the price by a certain percentage value. So we're gonna work on that for now. Let's begin, right? So I'm sure you know. That's a sign for percentage. Um, yeah. So what percentage actually mean is a number over 100, right? So 25% is equal to 25 over 100, right? This is important because you're going to use this when you're doing your calculations, right? It can also be written as 0.25, right? This is the same thing. All these are the same, right? Um, yeah, so we can look at even 8% there, right? 8% is 8 over 100, and it's 0.08, right? It's just a percentage of a larger number, right? So this is important. So let's do some calculations with this, right? Right. So let's calculate 20% of 50, right? What this means is all you're doing is saying 50 times 20 over 100, right? And your answer here will be 10. Very simple. Okay. Let's do another example. 14% of 64 rand, right? What this means is 64 times 14 over 100, right? All we're doing, put this into a calculator or something, and you get 8 grand minus 6, right? Yeah, so this is basically it. Now let's look at discounts, right? Discounts and adding percentage. So a discount is basically you reducing the value, right? And your adding percentage is the opposite, right? Um, there are two methods. There is one that I prefer though, right? And I hope that you guys adopt that method as well, right? So a t-shirt is marked at 220 rand. If the store offers a 20% discount, how much does it cost? All right. So let's look at the two methods, right? So since they said it's a 20% discount, we're going to calculate the value of the percentage, right? What is this percentage, right? And then when you get that percentage, we are subtracted from the original value, right? So the discount is equal to 20% of 220, which is 220 times 20 over 100, right? And this is 44 rands, right? Now to get the cost right, we just said 220 will be the original price, yeah, minus the discount 44, and it gives a final price of 176, right? That's the answer, right? The second method is as follows, right? Think of it this way, right? You have the full price, right? and then the discount is that, right? So the whole thing is 100%, and this discount is 20%, right? So what's left? 80% left, right? Right. So all we do here is we know, okay, there's the discount of 20%. The original price is 100%, right? And still the discount of 20%, you just take off 20%, right? And you're left with 80%, right? So the cost is going to be 80% of 220. This is 220 times 80 over 100, and that gives you 176. This is the method I prefer, right? But work with what you understand. Okay. Let's do a couple more examples. So a store has a fixed markup of 25% on all of its products. This means the store adds 25% to the cost of the items. What will the selling price of an item which costs the store 80? 80 rand, right? So again, there's two methods, method 1, method 2, as we saw here. Let's do method 1. Right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to calculate what's the value of this 25%, right? And then we're going to add that 25% onto the original price, right? Okay. So they call this a markup. So the markup is equal to 25% of 80 rand. That's equal to, right? Which is 18 rands times 25 over 100. Right? Is equal to 20 rand. Right? So the selling price is equal to the 80 rand here, right? Plus the markup 20 rand gives us 100, right? And that's the answer, right? Using method 2, all right. And the 2 says, right, the cost originally is 100%, right? It's 80 rand. It cost them 100%, right? So if they add in 25%, all we're looking for is 125% of the value, right? So this is how you do it, all right? Right? So this is as you're looking for 125% of 80 rand, and the 80 rand times 125 over 100, and you're going to get the answer, right? In short, but again, do what you understand. Do what makes sense to you, right? There's two methods. They both work fine. Yep. Okay. Let's do a couple more. Yeah. A carton of milk cost 18 rand, excluding VAT. What will the price of the milk be once a VAT of 14% is added onto the price? Right? For this question, I'll use method 1 only. You can use method 2. And for the next question, I'll use method 2 only, not method 1. Okay? So, if they're adding 14% to the price, we need to find out what is the markup, right? What is the value of the VAT, right? So VAT is equal to 14% of 18, right? This comes to 252, right? And all we do is we add it. We say 18 rand plus 252, and price is 20.52. Simple, right? No hassle, right? I'll show you method 2 just for I feel like it. Method 1, method 2. Method 2 would simply say, if 18 rand is 100%, the added 14%, we're looking at 114% of the original value, right? So the sell price is going to be equal to 114% of 18, which is equal to 18 times 114 or 100. Simple, right? Let's do one more example. Okay. Okay. So when a store orders an item, it receives 10% discount if it pays for the item on cash on the delivery. It then multiplies the item by 35% to determine the selling price. Calculate the selling price of an item which cost 800 rand before the discount, right? Two methods again. Other method 1 here, method 2, right? Right? With method 1, we're going to calculate the value of, or we calculate what the company pays with the discount, right? So you realize that they either 8% discount, so we're going to get the value of that discount, and then we're going to decide, okay, what are they actually paying, right, after the discount has been applied, right? And then from there, we're going to then mark up that price by 35%, all right? So get that 35% value, and then add it to the cost that they wanted. Let's do it, right? So the discount 800 times 10 or 100, right? Which is equal to 80, right? This is the discount, right? Now the cost which we buy it for is going to be 800 minus 80, right? Which is 720, right? This is what we pay, right? Now we're going to mark it up, right, by 35%, right? So the markup now is going to be 35% 720, which is 720 times 35, 100 is equal to 252, right? So selling price equal to 720 plus 252, which comes to 973, right? That's method 1, right? Method 2 is the following, right? We need the cost that they pay, right? Remember the value is 100%, right? And then since they give us a 10% discount, we pay 90% of the item, right? So it costs us 800 times 90 over 100, right? Which gives us our 720, right? Now, what we decided for after the markup is, think of this now as your new 100%, right? This is your new 100%, right? Now, the selling price, so there's a markup of 35%. We're looking for 135% of this, right? So 720 rels times 135 over 100, right? And this should give us our 972. Yeah. So that's simple. So either method works. You can choose what you like, what you don't like, and yep. Okay. I'll see you on the next video.